Hello everyone, and welcome back to Conquest, where today I have fixed a problem. So last episode, I basically said that my fan had died on my laptop and was extremely loud. Well, that problem has been resolved by buying an entire new desktop. So we are on a new desktop, and if anything is going wrong, such as audio balance or the refresh rate or bit rate or something, that's why, because I had to set up an entire new computer. The new desktop is a lot faster than the laptop, so we should be getting some extra performance, assuming that I set everything up right. Anyways, today we're going after Bioweapon Facility again, because I lost it last time, because it was really hard to defend the water. Now luckily, the comments of last episode did have some very insightful knowledge on how to deal with this, so let's launch into Bioweapon Facility, pause the exact second we get there, and we're gonna go look at the base real quick. Alright, welcome back to Bioweapon Facility. Now, obviously, the last time the water right here was the problem, because this Commodite can shoot any large walls that I put over here. The first recommendation was to just not do that and put some little walls there, which is kind of a band-aid fix to a bigger problem. Now, the other recommended option was to, let me get this pulled up here, hit the base with the thermonuclear nipple twister. This strategy is eventually you immediately, when you land on the sector, you bunny hop over the bottom defense and find the Vesmonium factories and cut them off. As you can see right now, there is nothing in this base that is turned on right now. So we should have enough time to run all the way down, all the way over here, and cut this Vesmonium occulter out, which will then cut ammo off to the tier 5 factory up there and probably all the way up here as well, wherever it was. Here you are. And then that will also leave the majority of the base without any ammo whatsoever. Now, is this strategy a little cheesy? Yes, but I am not going to pass up an opportunity to use the thermonuclear nipple twister strategy. So let's do that. Do you think I will be able to make it over there before ammo gets in any of those turrets? We're about to find out. Alright, looks like some of the fulmination up there had some ammo, but I think... I was not able to make it. Oh god, okay, I think we're gonna have to go all the way down at the end of the map, and hopefully the Vesmonium is not showing up here. It looks like it kind of was. Uh-oh. Okay, looks like we were a little bit too late on that. No, we're full committing to this strategy, I don't care. Go, 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 go. No wasting time this time. Run, run, run. And we are going to go all the way to the bottom of the wall this time. I think that I went a little bit too high up last time, so if we go down further, we should be able to make it. Now, luckily, these Dracen walls do not actually deal any damage. If they did, we probably would not have been able to make it. But it looks like we did just make it down here. All right, perfect. Now, the best part about this is there's not a single piece of defense over here, so if I cut this thing off, it's gone. All right, and now we get to do the fun process of sitting here and shooting this out. This is probably going to take a while, because our core unit does minus 99% damage, but we only really need to take out one little thing. This pressure line. Once this goes, there's no pressure into this Vesmonium occulter, which means there's no ammo at all. And also, it looks like my core unit is doing a significantly more amount of damage than I thought it would be. Interesting. Okay, well there goes the Vesmonium occulter. Now, I do know there's more of them. So why don't we go ahead and find them real quick? Yeah, like up here. There's 3 of them right here. There is a billow over here, which does look to be ammoed up. And I would assume the rest of this wall now has ammo in it. Maybe it doesn't. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go up here, and I'm going to see if I can make it over the wall. If I can, I'm going to pretend like I couldn't, because it does seem a little bit cheese that I'm taking out the entire base with a cheese strat, so maybe we'll only just do half of it. And if you've probably noticed, I did the specific half where I can build over the water. How quaint. But anyways, let's go see if we can actually get up there. Okay, yeah, we definitely can't go up there. Okay, so I think if you actually wanted to do that strategy, you would probably have to walk up this way. I would assume that this project doesn't actually have any ammo, but the tray looks like it would. So I feel like, yeah, taking out that bottom side there just makes it so we can access water more easily, because none of these turrets are going to be on at all. Well, maybe a couple of these with lithium or heat or something. The majority of the beefy ones won't be on, which does mean this Commodite is turned off, which means we can access our water. Okay, enough yapping about water. Let's actually do something. Okay. Well, we are now back. This Commandite still has rockets in it, and I don't know where it's getting it from. Probably from here, so I'm guessing a couple pieces of Vesmonium did actually manage to make their way through. So we just gotta make sure that we drain that. As you can see, we're off to a pretty good start. I have almost all the generators in. Obviously, I ran out of lodestone because the little critters decided to destroy the water, so we have to go fix that, obviously. But the defense up top is perfectly fine already. Obviously is not plugged in, and we do have these 2 hives taken care of as well. Let's go ahead and get the rest of this power in, and then actually continue building our defense. And by continue, I mean, like, actually start, because we haven't really done much. If we do something like this, that shouldn't get shot out by anything, and it looks like this Verite is now completely out of ammo, which is good. My core is perfectly fine. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, there we go. Looks like we have actually a stable defense now. And I'm just going to line this with Cavaliers down here. Hopefully they do actually choose to go this way instead of going around like they are probably going to do. In which case, I guess I could shove in some Singes down here at the bottom just to get a little bit of extra damage in here. Let's also go ahead and throw down a Mender because we actually have the power to do so already. Alright, and that'll do for our defense over on that side. That should be perfectly fine for at least a little bit. Let's continue to do what we normally do. Grab some obsidian over here, make some corrosium, and then we can upgrade our lithium power up here. Again, we can get 6 more of these. We can get some Vesmonium. We can get some Drayston. You know the drill. Let's get to work. Okay, well, this is not ideal. Looks like those guys just decided to walk straight through everything and lit everything on fire. Hopefully this fire goes out. Yeah, okay, well. Oh my god, there's so much fire. Dude, good lord, bruh. Okay, that's up and running. Let's go ahead and fix all this and all this, and then we should be back in business. All right, there we go. That should hopefully fix that defense for a little bit. Okay, we now have corrosium. Next up is probably going to be our Barite, because I think our defense is doing pretty solid, at least for right now. Eventually, we'll obviously upgrade that. And also, I am just going to take out this Shenong factory here. I don't really think we're going to need it, so let's just go ahead and get rid of it, and we can rework this entire area to look a little bit nicer. Alrighty, Vesmonium is in. Very nice. Next up is going to be the Drayston Crucible. Again, we can only run 1 of them, so that is what we're going to do. Same place as always. Let's do it. And there we have our Drayston in, and that should be all of the resources that we will ever need to do anything. Okay, perfect. Now is a pretty good time to upgrade our defense, probably, because that would be a smart idea. The Guardians are showing up here in a little bit, so we probably will want to do that. Now, we need to find a pretty good wall that we have a lot of resources for, and that is probably going to have to fall under lodestone, which does appear to be running at a 3rd capacity here. Why? What happened? Oh yeah, probably because this lit on fire and blew some things up, so let's go ahead and fix that. Alright, well anyways, I think another thing we should do is probably throw some batteries down somewhere. You know, if enemies ever get over here, we're dead anyway, so this is a good place for batteries. Alright, there's some batteries. 1 wave to go. Now, let's think. What on earth should I do for our defense here? I'm thinking a big beefy turret would be pretty good. I don't know what and I don't know where. That's kind of the issue, right? We could just do a Commandite ammoed off of one of these 2. Honestly, I'm not really sure which one we'd want to go with. And also where we would put it. If I put it here, it could probably just destroy everything before it even got close to the wall. So maybe here is a good idea. And then we can also water cool it. You know what? Let's do that. And we're going to ammo it off of Vesmonium because that's going to be the one we have the most of. Also, we're going to need heat for this. I completely forgot that was the thing. Yep, that'll do just fine. And there we go. Vesmonium ammoed up. That should take care of the rest of the little critters that exist over here. What? How on earth did this thing get ammo again? This thing should be drained by now. That's not ideal. Okay, guess what, guys? My water blew up again. Isn't that just fantastic? Alright, that looks like a significantly upgraded defense, and I think that will do. Alright, now we are obviously lacking on the majority of all the resources we need to build the Tier 5 factory and required constituents, but let's go grab some more obsidian up here because I know we can. We did it last time. We might as well, and then we can use that for the nitrogen and /or more obsidian into the core so we can actually build the constituents. I don't know if we will be able to get that all completed before the 20-minute timer ends, but to be fair, last time we did this sector. That 20-minute timer didn't really do much, so I have a feeling we should be fine. Alright, well, we have the entire footprint laid out. All I need to do is get some barite over here. I might just move that manually, although maybe I won't do that. I'm not really sure. We do have also plenty of Drayson to go around, so I might want to just throw in another one of the Drayson turrets here. Although, to be fair, we're probably going to need a stupid amount for the constituents, aren't we? Yeah, we don't even have enough. 280, by the way, for this thing. Ridiculous. Well, let's try to get this one down first. We still don't even have enough obsidian. Let's just keep trying to build these as much up as we can because, oh my god, they take forever and so much resources. But once we get this going, we should be able to get our Enectodon here and start marching this base down. Now, I do not want the enemies to go this way, so I probably should wall this off. But to be fair, it looks like this way is still significantly easier to go through, so I'm going to assume it's fine. Although, maybe I don't want to do that. Maybe I'll just wall it off anyway. You know what? Let's do that because I do not ever want anything destroying these constituents, because that would be a long day to repair. But also our defense down here is looking pretty good. Nothing too concerning yet. I did come over here once and these two walls were gone. I don't know why that happened, but I fixed it and it looks to be fine now, so who knows. I probably will end up throwing down another Commandite here, or maybe something else that shoots Vesmonium. I'm not really sure. Maybe... Ooh, we could throw down a Tralix right here. To be fair, all they do is really slow things down. They're not really a big damage dealer, but it still might be nice. Or I could throw in a Typhoon here for some single target damage, because anything that gets past this point is going to be pretty strong anyway, so maybe we'll just do that. Yeah, we'll just chuck a couple of them down there. We can use the Vesmonium ammo line for that, and then we should be a little bit more prepared for big enemies. Oh, I forgot the Typhoon don't even take Vesmonium. Alright, fine. We'll use Myriad. Alright, let's continue to build these constituents and sit here and watch some enemies get blown up while I'm just sitting here building. And just like that, our first Enectodon is being built. Now I say first, it's probably going to be the only, because I feel like we're not going to be making enough Drayson for that. I did reroute basically all of the barite. I think maybe like, what is it, half of it's going into here, which means like the majority of it's actually going to be going into here. So we are going to be dropping on Vesmonium. Luckily, these Commandite do not take ammo nearly as fast as you think they do. It's super slow. So that's not too bad, and plus we are gaining more than we are using, so that's fine. Once this is done, it should be done before the first big Guardian gets here. I mean, I think that was just tier 4s. We might have to use our Enectodon to defend against that, and I think I am going to go ahead and throw in another Commandite. Hopefully, if I can fit this in barely right there. Okay, well, I guess that will have to do then. And another thing that I keep forgetting you can do is you can overclock these so they shoot faster. Let's do that. One wave to go. Why is this thing taking so long? It literally looks like it's done. What's going on? There we go. The Enectodon is in. Now I'm going to go ahead and throw in the Drayson to make another one, just in case. Alright, and let's go ahead and get this thing going. I'm going to put it on a defense mode, aka sit behind my wall for a little bit until the big guys get here in a little bit. Yeah, you can go ahead and sit right there. Okay, now it does not look like the wave is here, although another thing I am a little concerned about. Oh, yeah, let's just go ahead and grab some Vesmonium, and we're going to go up here to the top part. I don't think there were any, like, super beefy bosses at the top, but I can't remember. So I'm just going to kind of chuck down a Myriad up here. If there is one, we're just going to die. Like, there's not really much we can do about it, but even just a little Myriad with some Vesmonium here might just help, you know. So that's what we're going to do. Alright, so there are the Guardians. Now, what are they? I believe it was tier 4s, correct? Looks like everything's kind of getting stuck over there. Yep, tier 4 right there. I believe we're going to have a couple more as well. Let's just see here. Oh, yeah, we got another wave right here. It looks to be just the crawlies going this way, so that's not concerning. And we have the big dudes coming down there. Okay, this is going to be a fight, so we're going to have to babysit the wall here. Yeah, we might also just want to throw in a Varite over here, you know. Can we even power this thing? Okay, so one of the Guardians is already dead. And was that the tier 4? Probably was, because the Enectodon is shooting at it. That does kind of make sense. Yeah, I think these boosted combatite is definitely the way to go. And also, let's just switch to Barite over here, and if there's anything beefy, it will get shot. Alright, another Guardian down. Yep, I think we are good. We lost a single wall, and that can be replaced quite easily. Let's put in a Dresden wall. Why not? Alright, let's go ahead and take this base out. I would assume we can do this with just this one Anectodon, but I honestly don't know, so we're about to find out. And you will also probably notice that I put a couple of unit resynthesizers up here so I can heal up my tank while I'm attacking the wall. What? Okay, you know what, it's fine. Let's just go ahead and take this out here. You know, honestly, I think I found the Anectodon's weakness, a force field. I seriously think... What on earth? There's a spray up there? Okay. I seriously think this force field is enough that it will never be able to be shot, so... I think we're going to kind of have to go behind it and take out the power here. There we go. That's better. And we'll just... Oh my god, dude, there's so many. We'll just kind of let those guys all go through, and then we will move our guy in. Oh, we can also take this core out down here, so maybe we could actually build down here. That might be a good idea. There we go. That core is down. Now, I am going to go get my Anectodon healed up here. We are kind of at half, so let's get this fixed up and then continue onwards. Oh, and we do have a second one, so you know what? While that one's healing up, we'll just use the second one. And we do have enough to make another, so we are going to. Oh, they have their own. Oh, there. Okay, well, I think the crest factory turned off, but this up here didn't? Did they just spawn one in? Is this factory working? I don't know, but they definitely have their own. That's not good. Luckily, we have two and they have one, so as long as I can distract it, maybe, then it shouldn't be able to shoot my wall, because I do not want it doing that. Okay, it's now in range. That's gonna do a lot of damage. Hey, shoot at me. Yeah, this is not ideal. Yeah, shoot at me. There we go. Okay, we survived. Let's rebuild everything here. Luckily, these two guys are ready to protect the wall from that. Oh god, that could have been really bad. Imagine that. Is this factory on, or did it just spawn one? Oh, yep, their factory is on. So we need to get up there very, very quickly and turn that thing off. I think our only obstacle is going to be this project and some Varites up here. We can outrange the Varites. We cannot outrange the project. So we're probably just going to have to push it and take it out. Oh, also, this one's about to die, so let's maybe get him backed up here. Jeez, dude. Why did this just, like, escalate so bad all of a sudden? Also, I do realize that there's a Crosium wall here, so I can just put down a whole bunch more of these, and it should be fine. Okay, anyways, I'm going to take control of this one, and let's see how far we can push in. This crest factory should also be disabled, but just in case, I think I'm just going to shoot it. Yep, okay, that should take care of that. Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of this core as well. Okay, we're gonna have to get shot at a little bit. Hopefully that isn't gonna be too devastating. Oh my god, there's so many. I'm gonna lose so much health here. Okay, yeah, that's not ideal at all. Okay, and that project is now shooting at us as well. Okay, we need to back up. I have no idea how we're going to get up there. Or, to be fair, I think we actually just cut off the pressure to this thing, so maybe we can drain it, or at least drain the pressure. Try to get as much of it gone as possible. Wait, it looks like it might be out. Maybe it's got like 1 or 2 more shots left? Oh no, it's just straight up out. Alright, well that was a lot easier than I thought. Let's keep going. Okay, now I know there's about to be another wave here in a second, so I think it might be time to just back this guy up. Try to get him healed up. I don't think we're going to be able to, though, unfortunately. And then I think we should probably... You know what? Honestly, we might just leave him there. This one's not even done yet. Okay, never mind. You know what? Let's just do a hot swap. You go there, and you... Oh, wait. Do not move. You are going to go sit back here because, good lord, we got some enemies here. All right, let's go ahead and get this one healed up. We're going to just swap these out, and then hopefully this guy will be able to take the rest of the space out. Oh, they have another one. Okay, let's go ahead and shoot it out real quick. We should have a second one over there, so we have 3 total. Run away! Okay, well, it blew that up. That's not ideal. I think we should be okay. Oh, God, that's going to do some damage. Yeah, okay. We survived. We just got to rebuild. Okay, that's not too bad. Oh, it's going to get... Oh, my God, this guy's so... Oh, my God, bro. Like, they'll try to run away, but then they'll see, oh, hey, there's a building, and then they'll shoot it. And then die, because they're just sitting here while everything is attacking them. There's actually so many tanks, dude. Oh, my God. It's ridiculous, dude. I'm just going to assume that our base is going to be fine, and we're just going to try to push this thing as far as I can. Get it out of the enemy line of sight, hopefully. Okay, boom, we got all of that taken care of. There should be no more turrets up here. Let's go up and destroy that Anectodon factory. Go, 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 go! Oh, there's a Tralix right there. That's not ideal. Also, oh my God, yep, we need to run this way. Oh, there's a Verite. Oh God, let's try to get out of the way. Okay, I think we're fine, just kind of chilling right here. Well, let's just try to skirt around it as much as possible. Okay, or just take another hit, that works too, I guess. Alright, yep, let's just try to get away from that thing. Oh God. Okay, you know what? This guy's gonna die anyways. It's time to sacrifice. Come on, please. Please. Please tell me we got it. Yes! Okay, the Anectodon factory is down. Good. Thank goodness for that. Okay. Phew! Well, now we just got a bunch of Verites to deal with. We're going to have to wait in between waves each time to get there, which is not going to be fun, but there's not much we can do about it. And it might be time, honestly, just to push up with like one or two of them, see if we can take it out. Although I do really want to leave some of them here to defend, because, yeah, we kind of need that. But I guess the next plane of action is... Honestly, we might just rush this Verite. There's a pretty clear path. I mean, these guys are going to probably shoot us on the way there, but if we go, like, this way, maybe we can, like, get around that and then hit them. Alright, I think we're going to have to try it. That's our only option right now. Oh, dear. Okay, looks like we got some little critters that are coming in from the top side here. That's not ideal. Let's go ahead and... get that fire to stop. Please don't spread to that. Oh my God. Okay, yep, they definitely got through up here. We need to go ahead and fix this up real quick. Our power did just get cut off, so we're currently running off the battery. We need to switch that now. Okay, there we go. We should be fine. How's our battery doing? Okay, we are surviving. I think we are good. Let's just go ahead and make sure this is completely repaired as well. And it might be time to upgrade some of these to Crosium here. All right, I think we should be good. Oh, great. Even if I told them to go somewhere, they will just stop. They shoot every time. That is the only problem with the Anectodons. They just don't like to go anywhere. They are super slow, and that's like all they do. Oh, and I got slowed down by these guys. Oh, sick. Oh, do you think I'm going to be able to get out of the way in time? No, because of the stupid trees. Okay, well, we're going to take some damage here. Oh, we might just lose our Anectodon here. Oh my God, you can't make this up. I lost my entire thing! Seriously? Alright, well, I'm just going to leave him up there, and I'm going to try to get a solar panel and a mender over there, because, good grief, this is ridiculous. The amount of micromanaging this sector has is absurd. But on the good news, it looks like this Anectodon is destroying all of the little Barite hives, which is great, because I'm getting sick of them. Let's try to get this guy mended. I don't even think I can walk over there. I think I'd literally have to walk all the way around, which is just oh so fantastic. But if I can throw down 4 solar panels and a... unit resynthesizer. It looks like I can reach that, and that will be enough to heal this guy up. And it looks like we are about to have another one going here, so we can go ahead and get this other guy over here started pushing. Yep, there was that wave. I just heard it. Oh my God, this is getting ridiculous, dude. This guy is also half health. These things are extremely slow, which is why I have like 30 of them over here. But I can't really get more power over there. I mean, I could try. There we go, now we have 2 of them. That should speed that up a little bit. And then we should be able to run up and destroy that Verite and get the other cores out. Still have our 2 Anectodons. We're still doing fine up here. This is the side that's worrying me, and it looks like I didn't even plug it in over here because I built a conveyor wrong. Haha, great. That would have been really bad if I didn't notice that. Okay, there we go. That should hopefully fix the issues up here. Looks like it will. Okay, this guy is essentially full health. Let's go this way, see if I can take that Verite out. I'm probably going to get hit 3-4 times. But I'm just going to have to shake it off. Okay, I got hit like twice. That wasn't even that bad. And now this guy's shooting me and you're being annoying, so please stop. Thank you. Okay, so that's taken out. So there's 3 cores left. This one, and then the one that's deep in here. The only issue with this one is going to be these 2 varites. So I think we're going to go from the top up here. That actually does make some good sense. So let's go up, around, and we should be fine. But I know there's going to be a wave here in a couple seconds, so maybe we want to back off just a little bit and wait for that to show up before we attack again. Alright, since this Ectodon is now fully healed and this one isn't, I'm just going to go ahead and swap these out. You can start going over there while I'm doing this. Get rid of these other 2 cores here and maybe even push those 2 varites. I really doubt it, but it might be worth a try. We do have 2 waves to go, so I kind of want to speed this up here. Also, we should probably check the range on these varites. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so I need to sit basically right here before I get attacked. Okay, that's not too bad. Alright, now luckily for me, it looks like the varites here are not sitting behind any kind of shielded walls. So I'm just going to drive over here and hopefully get close enough to take them both out at the same time. I think we're getting pretty close. We should be able to survive a couple of hits here and take them out. Okay, well that was actually pretty easy. Let's go ahead and take these 2 turrets out. Okay, we just got spawned on. That's not ideal. Go ahead and take those turrets out. Go ahead and take this core out if I can maneuver myself over here. Can I hit it from here? Yes, I can. Let's go ahead and take this core out next. I mean, before we do that one, I suppose. Okay, so that one's down. And then I'm going to go ahead and shoot this. And that should be the sector over. But I do want to get a nice little view of this base blowing up, so let's do that. I am very happy I did that because that was a big explosion, but just like that. Barite, where are we? Bioweapon facility is captured. Good grief, that was significantly harder than I thought it would be. Alright, well, there we go. Barite, this is not Barite Valley. I keep trying to say Barite Valley. This is Bioweapon Facility. Bioweapon Facility has been captured thanks to the thermonuclear nipple twister strategy. Very good strategy, and I would recommend using it if you are struggling with this sector. I honestly have no idea how you would beat this without doing that, though, because the amount of enemies and the thickness of this defense over here is just pretty absurd. Plus, having that Cometite shooting right at your water is really difficult to deal with, and I don't even think these tiny little walls here would have been able to do much to stop that anyways. Alright, well, next episode we're probably going to go after, one of these 3. Acropolis, Finisterra, or Inferno Bastion. We are only left with eradication sectors. Finisterra is waves, and Acropolis and Inferno Bastion are the enemy bases. And it is probably likely we're going to do Acropolis next because it is the one that is going to be least affected by the Barite creature update, assuming that isn't out by the time the next video is here. We are only left with eradication bases, which means this is going to get even harder than it already is. Goodbye.